Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. COVID-19. Federal government finally speaks about the relief cash transfer. There have been many various type of news ever since the outbreak of coronavirus disease outbreak, otherwise known as COVID-19. Fake news have been on board, and many have been going about the federal government fund relief transfer to Nigeria as another way for campaign. Some fake news merchants have taken the opportunity as an advantage to have started peddling wrong information about the federal government disbursing money to citizens. Some say that the federal government was distributing 10,000, while others claim the federal government was distributing 30,000. But the truth is what this article is going to tell you, and clearing the air and the forms of different rumors that have been out there. The federal government have finally spoken on the issue, what's really going on with the relief money being transferred to the Nigerian citizens, and the going up and down on the internet. The federal government will only give 20,000 naira each to those who are already in a conditional cash transfer scheme. This is contained in a statement by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Social Development. Screenshot below. You will see the lady as we're reading the news. That's the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. The minister said federal government was working with state government to reach about 8 million people in about 50 schools across the country. The social register is still there. We have registered about 2.6 poor and vulnerable households, and so far we have reached out to about 1 million people, which is about 436,000 households across the country. Is it across the country or in the north? It's basically in the north now. It's not across the country. This is not total. It's not an absolute truth. It's not totally correct. The Relief Cash Scheme is a scheme investment program of the federal government, which pays a stipend salary of 5,000 naira each to the beneficiaries, who are about 2.6 million and make up about 460 households. They said that the money is for 3 months, and that for March, making it total of 20,000 naira. Thus, conditional cash transfer scheme didn't contain all Nigerians. If your household is not registered, I doubt if the federal government have you in the plan and you will ever get a dime. So the plan, they said, is for those who have registered. Well, there was no effect and no notification as to when this registration took place. Nobody was aware until the lockdown of COVID-19. And the federal government came up and said now they will disburse cash to the poor and the very poorest of the people in the society. Well, initially they said it was going to be through bank transfer. But the question we were asking here on Apple Line Media was, if you say these people are really poor, their thought is not even to go and open a bank account. They don't even have the strength. They don't make enough money to go and to spend. They go and put how much they want to put in the account. If you're not somebody that has money that will have spare to go and put in the account, if you have not have money to spend in your hand, when will you have to go and put in the account? So it's those that have that will not think about spare and now go and put some money in the account. Later we saw that the federal government went about disbursing cash and they brought out a list. But I tell you, my brothers and my sisters, sincerely, that list was mostly states in the north. Mostly states in the north. Then by the time they will release about 11 states. There will be 9 states from the north, 1 from the east or south, then 1 from the west, just to add up to the number to make it 11. So what are we really talking about here? They're already telling us that they've done more than enough, that they've given it to the first batch of people, and this money is for 3 months. If it's for 3 months, March is over. We are into the fourth day in April. When those are, you've given to the north now, because you are not generalizing the north that you've given the first badge to the country across the country. No, it's not across the country. A point of correction. You have given it to some members of the people in the country, not the whole country. So by the time this first badge is gone, you will say you've distributed money. I tell you sincerely, there is a scam program here. Is a you've distributed money now to the north, and you are saying across the country. It's not across the country. It's not. I can tell you for fact it's not. People in Edo State have not said they've received a dime. Those in Delta, those in Asaba, those in Bayelsa, those in Rivers, those in Cross River, those in Uyo, they've not received it. Should we go to the east? They've not received it. So it's not across the country. People from Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Owerri, Abakaliki, they've not received it. Ebonyi, they've not received it. These are all the east. Almost all the eastern states. Not a single state of these ones have received it. The disbursement you've been showing, that we've been seeing figures and everything, has been from the north. So why are you saying across the country? I tell you sincerely, this is another plot for them. You'll be surprised this money will be in somebody's account for another how many months. They will put it in a private investment. They will do all sorts of no sort of things with it. And it's just, at the end of the day, some people benefit from the money that they said they want to give to the poor. Some people benefit from it. But that ought not to be so. The money should get to the grassroots, to the people it was meant to get to, so that the people can truly feel the dividends of democracy. And when you're saying across the country, please, can you make sure this money really goes across the country? Can you really make sure that other people, other parts of the state gets this money? Other states in the federation, can you make sure that money gets to other people as well and not be localized? Because you want to fuel it now and give it to your people, to those from particular states. And then you come up with a news and tell us that the money has been given out and the Nigerians are happy. Can you pick for us and show us those that are truly happy? You just came out and you're disbursing money. Who have you given it to? Is it people from your state? Because if this money is from the federal government and it ought to go to Nigerians, I believe every state have their portion of those that will really need this money. So why centralize it in a particular area and make a statement to say the money has gone across the country? And again, there should be a proper, it's not you alone disbursing this money. There should be a proper channel. You should have members in each state so that this exercise is done once and for all. You don't have to be traveling all across the country. You have people in each state, each area who are, as you say, we are doing this across 3 days. Not the first badge has been given. No. In every state, the 36 states of the Federation, the money is ready. We say we are giving the next 1 week. Come between this time to this time. The people come, they get their money and they go. Then you can record success. This is not well planned, not well sought after, because as usual, it's only going to benefit a few people. And then you come out and say, oh, we have given money to the Nigerian population. Meanwhile, you know very clearly and fully well that you did not give it to the Nigerian population. You gave it to your people and some people. You gave it. Now there's even lockdown. How do these people get to use this money? How do they get to use this money? Yes. So what's the plan? There is shutdown for 2 weeks. Are they going to put the paper on the plate and begin to eat it because it's written on it 1,000 or 5,000 or 500 or whatever denomination it is? You have to think through. You have to make things decently and in order. What we are hearing that they are doing overseas is that they give opportunity for people to be able to go out and do some shopping at some point without being disturbed. Things are done decently and in order, proper planning in place. But our federal government, God will help us, because Africa needs to wake up. We need to grow. We need to really grow. There are some things we are still so backward, and it ought not to be at this age and time. We ought to have come a long way. We should have come a long way. We should have left some things behind that we still play with, we still emphasize on. We should have left it a long way, and we should have made progress and make progress, and you see tangible, increase and benefits in the community and the society at large. So people, it is high time we wake up. It is high time we make sure that the right things at the right time is being done. Eh? This money disbursement, we're still going to follow it on. We're still going to expose everything that is behind it. We're still going to make sure that it's done decently and in order and properly, so that Nigerians can enjoy the dividends of democracy. Some people fought so hard in their own little way to make sure that the Nigerian economy and the population, the people get to, with the bead of in their heart, let us get, let us enjoy the dividends of democracy. Anyway, that's the matter. Thank you very much for listening. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.